Very good morning to everyone. Myself, I'm P.J. Rangarao, Assistant Professor in Chemistry Department. ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఈరోజు మనం ఎరోమాటిక్ కాంపౌండ్స్ గురించి నేర్చుకుందాం. ఎరోమాటిక్ కాంపౌండ్స్లోని మనం నేర్చుకోవాలంటే ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ఎరోమాటిక్ సిస్టమ్స్ అంటే ఏంటో తెలుసుకోవాలి. ఎరోమాటిక్ సిస్టమ్స్కి అసలు మెయిన్ బేసిక్స్ ఏంటి, ఎరోమాటిక్ కాంపౌండ్స్ మనం ఎలా ఐడెంటిఫై చేస్తాం ఒకసారి చూద్దాం. ఎరోమాటిక్ కాంపౌండ్ మనం ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలి అంటే ఫస్ట్ మనం తెలుసుకోవాల్సింది ఏంటో తెలుసా? The first basic thing we should know about benzene, right? What is known to be benzene? మనకు అందరికీ తెలిసిందేనన్నా ఇది. What is known to be that benzene? When we are discussing about benzene, benzene is known to be that an aromatic organic compound. I'm repeating. Benzene is known to be that aromatic organic compound. Now I'll ask you a question, right? What is meant by aroma? When I'm discussing about aroma, the word aroma indicating that smell. Now, why the organic compounds are known to be aroma, right? Now, how we are identifying the organic compound? The organic compound is identified based on that carbon. Most of that organic compounds, they are known to be that carbon compounds. I'm saying again, most of the organic compounds, they are known to be that carbon compound. What is known to be that carbon compound, right? Now I will tell you how the organic compounds are carbon compounds. Let me explain how the organic compounds are known to be carbon compound. The best example here I'm taking benzene. The benzene molecular formula is C6H6. How many carbons are there? 6. How many hydrogens are there? 6. Benzene containing 6 carbon and benzene containing 6 hydrogen. So I'm taking benzene is known to be an aromatic system. Okay. Now let me count how many carbons are there in the benzene system. When I'm taking a benzene ring system, I'm writing here in benzene ring system, and this dot indicating that carbon. How many dots are there? You see this? 6 dots are there. That means it's containing 6 carbon. Here I'm keeping carbon 1, carbon 2, carbon 3, carbon 4, carbon 5, carbon 6. Now I'll ask you a question. What is the carbon valency? Carbon valency equals to 4. Carbon can able to form 4 bonds. I'm keeping each bond with hydrogen. Okay. Carbon can able to bond. Here is a hydrogen. 1, 2, 3. Carbon here can able to bond with hydrogen. Carbon can able to form a bond with hydrogen. Carbon can able to form a bond with hydrogen. And the carbon can able to form a bond with hydrogen. Okay. Now see this. How many valencies are there? How many bonds are there for carbon? 1, 2, 3. It should contain double bond. 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now here 1, 2, 3. I'm keeping double bond here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next, this carbon 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. I'm taking this carbon 1, 2, 3. Now I'm keeping double bond here. Okay. Now when we are taking benzene system, and this benzene system containing 6 carbons, carbon 1, carbon 2, carbon 3, carbon 4, carbon 5, and carbon 6. It containing 6 carbon system. Then how we are writing benzene structure? This is very, very important. You should write benzene structure like this. It is a cyclic ring system. I'm repeating. Benzene is known to be that cyclic ring system. Benzene, it is known to be that cyclic ring system. Okay. Benzene is known to be that a cyclic ring system. In this cyclic ring system, how many carbons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbons are there. Now I'm keeping hydrogens here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Okay, hydrogen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let me ask you a question. What is known to be aromatic, right? When we are discussing about aromatic, it should containing the following rules. I will tell you. The first rule I'm saying aromatic compound must be cyclic. I'm repeating. When you're saying aromatic, it should be cyclic. The second one I'm saying here, it should be planar. What is meant by planar? Each and every atom should be identified in single plane. That means here we can have carbon and we can have hydrogen. Carbon, hydrogen, single plane. Okay. How many hydrogens are there? One, two, three, four, 5, 6. How many carbons are there? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now I'm taking it is known to be planar. Why it is known to be planar? When you're taking benzene ring system, in the benzene ring system, you see this, all carbons and hydrogens, they are in the same plane. All carbons and the hydrogen, 6 carbons and 6 hydrogens are the same plane. So I'm saying benzene is known to be cyclic, benzene is known to be planar. The third very important to aromatic system, it must obey Huckel's rule. I'm repeating. What is meant by Huckel's rule, right? I'm explaining what is known to be that Huckel rule. The Huckel rule is nothing but 4n plus 2 pi electrons rule. 4n plus 2 pi electrons rule. I will ask the question. What is meant by 4n plus 2 pi electrons rule? When we are discussing about benzene ring system, just I would like to calculate 4n plus 2 is equals to number of pi electrons. I'm repeating. 4n plus 2 is equals to number of pi electrons. Okay, right. 4n plus 2 is equals to number of pi electrons. How many pi bonds are there in ring system? Okay, one double bond, second double bond, and third double bond. Friends, just see clearly. The double bond containing two electrons. Okay, and the double bond containing two electrons. Okay, right. The double bond which containing two electrons. How many double bonds are there? One, two, three. How many pi bonds are there? Three. Number of pi bonds in benzene system. Number of pi bonds in benzene system is equals to 3. Now ask the question. Number of pi electrons. Number of pi electrons in the benzene system is equals to 6. Now when we are taking about, when you are discussing about benzene, the benzene which containing 6 pi electrons. I'm repeating. How many pi electrons? 6. 4n plus 2 is equals to 6. 4n is equals to 4 and is equals to 1. According to the Huckel rule, when we are calculating number of electrons, 4n plus 2 is equals to pi electron rule, n should be 0, 1, 2, 3 like this. Then it is known to be aromatic. Otherwise, it is known to be aliphatic. Now we will have an example, an anti-aromatic compound, right? Now we'll discuss about an anti-aromatic compound here. An anti-aromatic compound here, just I'm taking, it is a cyclohexene or cyclohexadiene. It's not benzene, okay? I'm keeping IUPAC norm from double bond system 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Then double bond is takes place at first position. Double bond is takes place at third position. So I'm taking, this is a cyclic system. Cyclo. How many carbons are there? 6. Hexa. Double bond is takes place at first position. Double bond takes place at third position. Cyclo, hexa, 1, comma 3, diene. I'm repeating. Okay. Now it is known to be that cyclohexa 1, comma 3 diene. The question is it aromatic or not? It is cyclic, okay. It is planar, okay. But when we are taking Debye-Huckel's rule, when we are taking the Huckel rule, 4n plus 2 is equals to how many electrons are there? 2 double bonds are there. 4n plus 2 is equals to 4. 4n is equals to 2 n is equals to 2 by 4, n is equals to 1 by 2. So if n is nothing but a fraction, n is equals to 1 by 2, 3 by 2, like that when we are getting. And this compound we are saying as non-aromatic. What is this? Non-aromatic compound. Okay. Now benzene is known to be that aromatic system. Benzene is known to be that aromatic system. Okay. Now we will see the structure of benzene. Yeah. Just I would like to explain the structure of benzene. Okay. How we can write the structure of benzene. Here we can have carbon, and here we can have carbon. Just I would like to keep carbons here, right? Just I'm writing. Here we can have carbon, and here we can have carbon, and here we can have carbon, and here we can have carbon. Right? How many carbons are there? One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Then how many hydrogens are there? One, two, three, four, five, six. Now, which type of bond it is? Sigma bond formation, linear overlapping. Linear overlapping, we are taking sigma bond formation. Linear overlapping, we are taking sigma bond formation. Linear overlapping, we are taking sigma bond formation. Linear overlapping, I'm taking linear overlapping, sigma bond formation. This is also sigma. Linear overlapping, sigma bond formation. And this is also sigma. Linear overlapping, sigma bond formation. You see friends here, right? What's this? Carbon carbon sigma bond formation. Okay, carbon carbon sigma bond formation. Here, carbon carbon sigma bond formation. Here, carbon carbon sigma bond formation. Next, carbon carbon sigma bond formation. Next, carbon carbon sigma bond formation. Okay, then carbon hydrogen. Okay, here the carbon hydrogen. Carbon is a p orbital, hydrogen is identified as s orbital. Carbon is in the p orbital, hydrogen in the s orbital. Carbon electron present in the p orbital, hydrogen in the s orbital. Carbon hydrogen is present in the p orbital, hydrogen in the s orbital. Carbon electron is present in the p orbital, hydrogen should be present in the s orbital. Carbon followed by hydrogen. And this is also sigma nano. You see this. This is also sigma. Sigma bond. It is also carbon hydrogen sigma. Carbon hydrogen sigma. Carbon hydrogen sigma. sp overlapping. Sigma. Okay. Linear overlapping is always gives rise to sigma. How many sigma bonds are there in benzene? Sigma bond, I'm taking, this is 1 in between, and here is 2. Okay. And here is 3. It is 4. It is 5. Now it is known to be 6. How many sigma bonds are there? 6 sigma bonds. I will tell you. Then, how many sigma bonds of carbon hydrogen? Carbon carbon sigma bonds. Carbon carbon sigma bonds is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Then carbon hydrogen sigma bonds. Carbon hydrogen sigma bonds. Carbon hydrogen, this is 1, and here it is 2, and here it is 3, and here it is 4, and it is 5, and it is 6. How many carbon hydrogen sigma bond? Is 6. Okay. Then how many double bonds are there in benzene system? Just now we have discussed. 1, 2, 3. 3 double bonds are there. And these double bonds are identified, pi bonds are identified by the lateral overlapping. Pi bonds are identified by the lateral overlapping. Okay. Now these double bonds are overlapped like this. Here we can have a p orbital, and here we can have a p orbital. Overlapping will be like this, lateral. Here you can have a p orbital, and here we can have a p orbital, lateral overlapping pi. And here we can have, sorry please, here we can have a p orbital, and here we can have a p orbital, lateral overlapping gives us to pi. You see this, and these double bonds are alternative. Double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. Okay, don't be confused, it's very easy, right? Friends, you see again. What is happening here? You see this? In benzene ring system, okay? I'm darkening the sigma bond. This is carbon-carbon sigma bond, and it 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 is carbon-carbon sigma bond. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sigma bonds. Now, carbon-hydrogen sigma bond, 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 carbon-hydrogen sigma bond. Okay, now the pi orbitals. Now it is pi orbitals. Okay, now this is a pi orbital and it is a pi orbital. Here we can have a pi orbital and here we can have a pi orbital. Here we can have a pi orbital and here we can have a pi orbital. Simple. Okay, how many sigma bonds are there? Carbon carbon sigma bonds are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Carbon hydrogen sigma bonds, carbon hydrogen sigma bond, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Carbon hydrogen sigma bond. Carbon carbon double bond, 1. Carbon carbon double bond, 2. Carbon carbon double bond is 2 and carbon carbon double bond is 3. Okay, now you're finding carbon carbon pi bond system. Pi bond is double bond, right? Carbon carbon pi bond is equals to 3. Now benzene is the best example for aromatic. Benzene is known to be the best example for aromatic. Friends, benzene is known to be that the best example. Benzene is known to be the best example for aromatic. Again, I would like to show you the structure of benzene. Now, this is the basic of organic chemistry, right? The structure of benzene can be written like this. I'm keeping carbon 1 here, right? I'm keeping carbon 2. And here is carbon 3. And it is carbon 4, carbon 5, and carbon 6. How many carbons are there? 6. Done. Carbon with hydrogen, sigma bond formation. 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 Carbon with hydrogen, sigma bond. You see this. Carbon to carbon. Which bond formation it is? Sigma. Like this. Carbon to, this is carbon, right? Carbon. Which bond formation is a sigma bond. And here, carbon to carbon. Which bond formation? Sigma bond formation. And here, carbon to carbon. Which type of bond formation? Sigma. And here, carbon to carbon. Which type of bond formation it is? Sigma. And here I'm taking carbon to carbon. Which type of bond formation? Sigma, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then carbon to hydrogen. Hydrogen in the s orbital and carbon in the p orbital. Sigma. Hydrogen in the s orbital, carbon in the p orbital. Sigma. Carbon in the p orbital, hydrogen in the s orbital. Sigma. Carbon in the p orbital, hydrogen in the s orbital. Sigma. Carbon in the p orbital, hydrogen in the s orbital. Sigma. Carbon in the p orbital, hydrogen in the s orbital. Sigma. You see this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Carbon hydrogen sigma bonds are 6. Okay. Sigma 1, sigma 2, sigma 3, sigma 4, sigma 5, sigma 6. Then what is left over in benzene? Just you're writing benzene structure like this. Okay. Then hydrogens 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hydrogens. Okay. Then you're writing double bond system. Then only you're writing double bond system. Okay. Then simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we should write double bond in between the carbon. Just I'm taking p orbital. Just I'm taking the p orbital. Lateral overlapping, sideways overlapping, pi bond. Okay. Then double bond, single bond. Now in between double bond, pi bond system, pi bond system. In between overlapping, pi. And here, pi bond system, pi bond system. In between overlapping, pi. Then how many pi bonds are there? 1, 2, 3. Again we can write carbon carbon sigma bonds. Okay. Here just we should mention here carbon carbon sigma bonds 6, carbon carbon pi bonds 3, carbon hydrogen sigma bonds. Now it is about benzene ring system. Okay, if anyone asks about benzene ring system, benzene ring system diagram, right? Benzene ring molecule diagram, we can write the molecule like this. Just simply you can write like this: 6-membered closed ring system. Double bonds are identified above the plane, and the double bonds are identified below the plane. Okay, now we can write like this also. Now it is benzene ring system, benzene ring system. Okay, now double bonds are identified within the ring system. Okay, first carbon, double bond, second carbon, double bond, third double bond, fourth double bond, fifth double bond, sixth double bond. Just I would like to write the structure: sp2 hybridization, second carbon sp2, third carbon sp2, fourth carbon sp2, fifth carbon sp2, sixth carbon sp2. When we are discussing about benzene, I'm repeating, benzene containing benzene containing all carbons, benzene containing all carbons are sp2 hybridized. I'm repeating, benzene containing 6 carbons and 6 carbons are sp2 hybridized. Okay, double bond, first position, first and 2, second double bond, in between 1 to double bond, in between 3 4 double bond, in between 5 and 6 double bond, 1 sp2, 2 sp2, 3 sp2, 4 sp2, 5 sp2, and 6 is also sp2. Friends, it is known to be that benzene ring system. Friends, I'm repeating, it is known to be that benzene ring system, and this benzene ring system containing carbon carbon single bond, carbon carbon hydrogen single bond, carbon carbon double bond. Okay, now it's very useful to you people learn about benzene. Benzene is the best example for aromatic. I'm repeating, what is aromatic? The first condition, it should containing smelf compound. What is aromatic compound? Aromatic compounds are the best example for carbons. Okay, now benzene is the best example for carbon. Benzene containing 6 carbons. Then how we are saying benzene is organic compound? Benzene is known to be that organic. Benzene is known to be that organic compound. Why? Because it is an hydrocarbon. Benzene is the combination of hydrogen plus carbon. Benzene is known to be that an hydrocarbon system. Friends, myself, I'm P. Rangarao, and my YouTube channel, Masters in Chemistry. Please subscribe my channel for more updates. In the coming classes, we are discussing about the further classification.